Will this be a possible alternative? I have tried shoebox containers. I've tried repurposing old Lego game boxes. I've used Sterilite containers. They come in different sizes, and they end up becoming a catch-all. A few years back, Lego made these containers which hold those trays like that, but these are rigid trays. You can't adjust the size of the different compartments in the tray. They're not really suited for stacking. I think these were designed to actually be just one off by themselves, and don't even try with these. Buildable, stackable bricks. If you got anything that's at the bottom, that's a pain. When I use bins like these or these, I have to put stuff in bags to keep the dust off of them. More Lego branded rollout things. These are more suited for play than like for kids, like putting your Duplo bricks in. Those aren't even Duplo, those are Mega Blocks. Oh, sorry. Lego Blue Box may be the worst one ever. It's just a toy bin. Hey, it's BrickTsar down here in the Bricklink store. And I've shown you this a lot, so pretty much most of you that watch the channel regularly have seen the progression of the Bricklink store area over the last few years and how I keep things in these containers, one lot per drawer. And we're going to be showing you something today that I'm excited to show you that I think will help me with my personal collection, but I think it might even be a possible solution for the Bricklink store that requires no tools. For instance, mounting these on the wall, I had to actually put nails or anchors in the wall to hold them so they don't fall over. We're going to be showing you this product today, and my first time trying it out. See if we can come up with a better solution and see if it might be something that would work for you as well and for me. Alright, so will this be a possible alternative? It's made by PapiMax. PapiMax Stackable, and they were kind enough to send some samples to us to show to you, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to show you these. First, what you get in one of the boxes, like this. This is how long they are. This is the front of the drawers. Move this. All right, so you see they are stackable. This is 2 units. So there's a drawer that has no dividers in it. Here's the drawer that has your dividers. Oh, look, you get a free holder for your phone. I wonder how that works. I'll set that to the side. All right, so these are the dividers. All right, so you get enough dividers that you can make up to 15 separate sections per container. Oh, I think you got to put these in first. Like so. Like so. Slightly will keep pieces from sliding under. And then you can put these over the top. Like that to lock it in. Oh, I didn't put that one in. Helps if I get it in the grooves here. So there you have one with 15 drawers or sections, 5 by 3. And you can take these out and do it however you want. You can have one of these in there. So there's a lot of different varieties of sizes you can make. Let's see how one of these compares. I got one of these type containers. So basically, yes. One compartment has about the same storage as one of these, which is good. So 15, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So if you wanted to make it, you can make it just one big drawer if you wanted to. You can make it a half a drawer. I'm just going to go ahead and fit all of these in here for now. There we go. All right. So first off, they are stackable this way, and they hold really well like that. Let's get another one out. All right, now watch this. I'm going to put this over here. Let's see, we got that. Isn't that neat? That's how well it's locked in there. So what you can do is you build them by the rows. So you actually would need, depending on how many of cross you would make, you would need to do this first. Put the bottom layer, of course, lock them in together first, and then do the same with the next. Lock it in. All right, and then you just latch it up there. All right, so the great thing about this is no matter how high you have it stacked, you always have access to the lower drawers, and you can take them with you. So if you're building something and you've got your stuff sorted by like different part types or colors, and you got them all in one of these or just a few of these, you can just take it over to your building station and do that. Once you figure out how you want to do it and you want to place these, figure out where you're going to put them, all you got to do is stack them up. Unlike these other things where I have to put things to secure it where it won't fall over, these are going to be self-contained. You won't need to fasten them to anything. They're long enough that they'll keep their balance. Now you won't want to stack these 100 high, but nobody's going to do that. You stack them to a height that's comfortable for you. If you want to place them on a table, that might be good, so you're not reaching down on the floor. It just depends. Oh look, I have them in white, and I was going to see how they compare. They're actually a little bit longer than two of these put together, so that would actually work perfect on my table. If I wanted to like stack them on my table and still have room to store larger items on the bottom, like maybe Lego boxes or shipping supplies, things that you wouldn't be putting necessarily in a container like this, that would work. It's a little bit bigger than two. If it's perfectly on this 2-foot wide shelf, that's nice. All right, so since you can divide these into 15 drawers, with each drawer being the equivalent basically of one of these, so there's 15, that's 30. So 4 would be the equivalent of 1. So 2 obviously is equivalent to 2. But I think this makes a better use of the space. It's just a little bit taller, but just knowing that you can take the drawers with you and have multiple things, that's pretty cool. And that you don't need to hold it together and worry about it falling over. So basically I can put, the way I stack these, I can put 3 across. Wonder how many I could do with this. I had to make sure it can open, but it didn't matter because I can still put 5 across. So that is really good, because I can actually, all right, so when I pick these orders here, I actually have to go around on both sides, but I can have everything on one side and have better use of the space. It's just you got to pull the whole drawer out to get to the item in the back. So to convert this to Bricklink, I would probably have to like give it an alphanumeric designation to the drawer, and then somehow be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Just have to come up with a system. Also, depending on whether or not I used all of the space for the drawer. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is a good way of keeping track with empty spaces. So, like, if this drawer was full of 15 different items, and then we picked all of them from one, how would I keep track of that efficiently? So I'll be working that out. But that's neat how they just fit. 5 fit perfectly on this shelf. And so basically if I had 5 times 8, 40 of these. Let me do the math. So I was not expecting this. Obviously these are a little longer than 2 stack-ons, so you got more volume. But I couldn't put 3 stack-ons there. You just can't physically do it. So this, I think, makes better use of the space. So in the equivalent on this shelf system, 6 of those would be 360 drawers if they were the 60 drawer variety. 40 of these, which fits in approximately the same amount of space on the shelf, a little bit bigger, would be 600 drawers. That's not double, but I wasn't expecting it to be that much more efficient use of the space. I think it has to do with the stack-ons they're so narrow, but they're not stable. But these are stable. So, and you don't have to worry about them falling. And oh wow, I'm really impressed actually. Build these from left to right as you're stacking these up. That's probably the easiest way to do it, and you got to build it by layers as well. All right, so now I arranged them in this way. I got the white ones, I got 8 white ones, and the 8 black ones here side by side. They are by layer, like that. I was experimenting with some of the different combinations. Now this is the 15 drawer. This is if you divide it into thirds, basically. It's a little bit flimsy right there, almost like I need something to support it there. But I think once you get the bricks in there, if you got something like this, you're going to be having bigger bricks anyway. And then there's another 15 compartment. 15 is my favorite. Here you got it in kind of like 6s there. There's another one. I just like 15. Oh, here's you got do it like 5, like that. And there's other combinations you could do as well with it. So right now, these are the 2 colors. It has the white and the black that you can get this in. The interlocking stuff is nice because this is going to give it stability as you stack it up. I mean, you could actually literally start on the floor and stack it as high as you can reach, and it would still support the weight, and you'd still be able to pull completely out the bottom drawer. That's what I really like, is having the removable drawer. So that's why when they were sending these to me, I was anticipating like, okay, I could have like all of my trans neon green parts, and if I was building a glow zone mock, I could just grab a couple of these drawers and go over there to. Well, I don't have a building station, but if I had a building station, I could take them over there. The building station is the dining room table in our household, and it's so it can hold. Now these are heavier than stack-ons, but it's because it's sturdier plastic, so it's designed to hold that weight, which is good. I mean, it's not going to be any problem pulling out those drawers at all. Yeah, I need to put some pieces in here. Alright, so this is my glow zone building area. It's kind of a mess right now, so I wonder if I could arrange it in these drawers somehow. I might go over here with the white ones. So it definitely would have to have a bigger opening. That doesn't fit at all. Yeah. So you'd have to make it like this. Let's see if that would get. Still wouldn't get the biggest piece in there, but it would fit that in there. All right. Actually, I think black is better suited for storing glow zone. That's usually what you're going to build glow zone stuff with black elements. So I'm going to try mixing them up there. All right, so I'm going to work more on figuring out what pieces I'm going to use these for. Honestly, when I got these, I was thinking this is going to be for my personal collection, but now I'm seeing the value this could be for the Bricklink and making better use of my space. So that is really awesome. And they are also going to include instructions on how to organize bricks, like different ways that Bricklink sellers do it. Because I think a lot of people, when they start with Bricklink, and I've tried to do my own tutorials, I had my own system, and then when I learned from others, and then who's to say there's not better ways to do things? And a lot of Bricklink sellers do things different ways. So so everybody would know that if this is the first time you're watching my channel, my Bricklink store, I do 1 drawer, 1 lot. So my wife, she just needs to know, okay, what drawer to go to in that lot. Because there's so many different varieties of Lego pieces, the drawer number is important. So if we do it this way, you're going to have the drawer, you'll give it a designation, but then you need to figure out how you're going to designate your different bins inside that drawer so that they get the right element. And usually what I've done in the past is I've put elements that were actually different, but a lot of people, what they want to do is put elements that are similar, like 1x1s or tiles or plates or other similar things, but just maybe the different colors. So like if you had 1x1s and they were all different colors, that would be fine, unless the only problem you would run into is if the colors were very, very similar. So you have to. I want to. What I would do is I want to have a designation of the different drawers. But they got a lot of potential with this. So tell me what you think in the comments below. See the potential for using this in the Bricklink store? I totally, like I said before, I was just thinking personal collection, but this really does have possibilities in my Bricklink store. So I may work on incorporating that into my store. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is something that you could use? Let me know in the comments below. There will be links to everything, the website, the availability of this. This is being rolled out here in the United States. It previously was not available here, but they are going to be bringing these over. This is going to be a product that I think a lot of AFOLs, that whether you're a mock builder, whether you're a Bricklink store owner, or maybe you're just somebody who's trying to organize your collection, I think this is going to be a good alternative. I will be doing some follow-up videos with this as well. That's the PapiMax stackable brick system, brick storage system. And thanks for watching this channel. Be sure to subscribe. I'll be doing more follow-ups on my collection and using these. I'm really excited about getting some more pieces in here than what I got. I just started with the glow zone stuff. We're going to be doing more. So see you in the next video. It's BrickTsar.